Hello, my name is Brandon Devnich. I'm the founder and primary developer of the Pegasaas Accelerator WordPress plugin. And today I'm going to run through the updates that we've made for version 2.2.17. So a big change for this version is that we have added in an extra step for the initialization process, which allows the user to indicate how much experience they may have with web performance optimization. Many users that use our plugin have no experience, and so showing them maybe more information than they're comfortable with can be a little overwhelming. So we identified that there's a segment of users that are using our plugin for the first time of not having had any experience with web performance and just want to know that their site is scoring better. And so we now have a step through the initialization process which allows the user to indicate that they are a novice or they are intermediate or advanced. With the intermediate or advanced settings, different configuration levels are opened up. With the novice, most of the settings are locked. Now you can change your mode once you've run through the initialization as well, from novice to intermediate or advanced if you wish, but it is designed so that you're perhaps not turning options on and off that maybe could adversely impact the performance of your site without you understanding what the implications might be. So as we progress through to the intermediate and then the advanced settings, different levels of configuration are available. Now it is designed with the basic settings to do very well as far as web performance optimization is concerned, straight out of the box. And with the novice level, we've set it so that most of the settings should be more than adequate to improve your PageSpeed scores. And then moving forward with the the intermediate and then the advanced, it gives you greater detail to customize the settings, add additional style sheets or scripts that you want to perhaps exclude from deferral or lazy loading, just to give yourself some better web performance. So that's one of the primary changes that we've made to this version. We have also added in for the standard edition, the ability to manage your static assets that have been cached. So for example, your CSS files if they've been minified, your images if they've been optimized, JavaScript files if they've been minified. This is now presented in a new tab in the bottom right corner of your screen called Cache. And when you select that, you can choose from images and style sheets and scripts. You can see how much they've been minified or compressed, and if there's been any issues with the optimization. Sometimes images don't need to be optimized any further, and we've maximized out on the optimization, or sometimes maybe a file has not been found, and so it will identify if a resource has been requested but could not find the original file as well. It does give the option of clearing individual assets rather than the menu option, which is normally up at the top menu bar, the Accelerator mega menu option, where you can actually clear all of your static assets. This now lets you clear individual ones. So if you know that there's a problem with one particular resource, maybe it didn't get optimized very well, or maybe you've made a change to that one style sheet and you want to clear it, you can do just the one asset now. So that's a big change, big welcome change. We've been meaning to do that for some time. And then just a couple improvements that we've noticed with the Bluehost web hosting platform. Their endurance caching plugin was updated recently, and so when our system went to go install, it wouldn't even get through to the initialization sequence because it would get stuck at the endurance caching plugin step. And so we've just updated that, as well as we've added additional support for WordPress installations that are in a subfolder. So for example, yourwebsite.com/myblog or myblog2 or whatever. So it now adds additional support for that situation. Anyways, that's pretty much all of our updates here for 2.2.17. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you find that informative, and stay tuned as we've got some more major changes coming in 2.3, which we're hoping to have released in the next 3 weeks. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.